Hello, my name is Spencer Muniz Bottomley. I'm a recent graduate of devCodeCamp's 14-week full-stack web application development program. I have created a Capstone project in a 10-day sprint, and the technologies I use are Django Python for backend and a React Node.js frontend. I also used some C++ tools, Stripe and Stripe API, YouTube API, Flexbox for some design stuff, MySQL for my database. I used a color pick eyedropper to match some of the colors around with some logos I found from my project, a VizBug to help me see where I wanted to place items within my project, Bootstrap, CSS, Postman, and I also had to download a redis file to help one of my problems in my project work. So now that that's through, I'm going to show you the application I created. So as you can see, I've created a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu website, web application for a gym I used to go to. I haven't been to Jiu-Jitsu in about a year and a half. I had a injury. I hurt my shoulder and my neck, so I haven't been, and it looks like I'm not going to be able to go back anytime soon. And I just missed going and being around everybody and figured this was a way to be involved without being able to go to class. So a little bit about Jiu-Jitsu, just so you have some background information and knowledge of why this school is a great school or what you would look for in a school. Is lineage is a very big thing, not just in Jiu-Jitsu, but in martial arts in general. It's all about where your instructor received their black belt from, who they received it from, and the dynasty that is that martial art. So the gym I go to is esteemed Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. It's in Petaluma, California, and the owner and head instructor is Mike Stratton, who received his black belt from Megaton Diaz. The names are important in Jiu-Jitsu when picking a gym because you're looking at the quality of instruction you're receiving based upon somebody who's competed and won in competitions or received their belt from somebody reputable. So you know it's not Mike's dojo down the street inside of a shopping mall. It's a reputable school. So now with that said, I'm going to take you into my application and show you what I've built in 10 days. So I already have people registered. So I'm just going to log in, but I'll show you the register page. This is where you would register. Turn to log in here. I'm going to log in, profile that I already made. I logged in. Okay, so upon login, you immediately enter the team chat room. So to enter the chat room, you just have to hit start chatting. So we're going to do that. And now you can see there's no one commenting in here. And I already have a pre-set up page with a different profile so you can see the chats going back and forth. So you can see Big Hector just messaged, I have lunch off. I'm opening the gym up at 1 for a few hours. Who's in? Now Matthias is also off at lunch, so he's also going to join in. He says, hey, Heck, I'll join you. So now when he hits the post, you can see his comment then replaces it. And I'll show you. There's Big Hector's screen right there. And if he says, yes, it also changes and it's back. So now you can set up a chat amongst team members and people can sit there and talk back and forth and communicate, whether it's setting up a Christmas party or setting up just an open mat to come roll and spar with each other. Okay, this logo up here actually works as a home button or a about page button. So if you click on it, it takes us to the about page, which also takes us to this. So here's a picture of the front of the school. Here is the about us section, just a little bit about the gym itself and Mike, the owner. Here is the Facebook and Instagram pages for the gym. And these images click and work and will take you to their Facebook and Instagram accounts. So now I come over here to instructors And you can meet the instructors who generally teach you on a daily basis there. There's Mike, the owner, Brett, who's also one of the main instructors, and Jack. And Rosie does also teach too. And here you can see it says click to reserve a private lesson. It's not just a private lesson. You can also read more about the instructor themselves and their background and history. And here you can see there's available lessons here with a button for scheduling it. So if you look at January 4th of 2022 at 2 p.m., he has a 1-hour private lesson available to be booked. So let's book that. You click on it, it says your private lesson's booked. Cool. Now, if you come over here to orders, you can see that private lesson is in our cart, as well as our monthly dues for the academy. So let's hit this checkout button and see where it goes. You can see this takes us to Stripe APIs or Stripe's page where they're checking us out for our private lesson. And you can enter your card information here. And there's some test stuff, but I won't bore you with that right now. Back, and if you go over to monthly dues, you can see this one also checks you out for your monthly dues. And I'll take you back to the instructor page just to show you everyone has their own page. They all work. Okay, now let me take you to the scheduling and pricing page. So you can see here's the schedule, and anyone can see this. Not everyone's able to comment in the comment section. You actually have to have a profile to make that happen. But here, this is open to anyone who logs on to this site. So you can see which days the gi classes or no gi, and a gi is a karate type uniform that you'd see in a movie. Very thick woven cloth, and it's very hard to tear. So obviously on the gi days, that's when you would wear that. And on the no gi days, you'd wear spats or rash guards, whatever you want to call them. Shorts and a t-shirt is fine too. You can see there are kids classes from 3 to about 6:30 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and Saturday kids classes in the morning. You can see the open mats down here, as well as which class is what. There's a competition class, which is just a sparring session for about an hour where you just roll for 10-minute rounds for 60 minutes with a 1-minute break in between. There's the gi class, advanced, and fundamentals. So you have here scheduling and pricing, how much it is a month. If you have a discount, it's a little small section right here. And then the uniform code and an idea of what you need. So now we'll come here to contact, and you can see the Google Map API working here, dropping a pinpoint location to where the gym is located at, as well as a contact us box where you can enter your name, your email, and you can write a question in here for them. And this actually links to their email for the gym. Come here to videos, and you can see there's 3 videos of just how class basically works, just technique. Most classes always start with a warm-up, then you start technique, and then you go into sparring and or positions where it's a semi-spar but with rules on it. So you can see that all these videos work here. And you can see there's Mike and Jack here teaching a class a move, and then they'll expect the class to start practicing the move after that. So this is my application page. I'm very proud of it. I enjoy doing something that I love, even though I can't do it anymore. So thank you for your time. I'll log us out now. You can see it logs us back out to the login page, so we are all logged out. Thank you very much for your time. I hope you enjoyed my web application I created. Have a good day.